the hardware issue going on with this. I think it skipped. Yeah, pretty sure it did. I don't know what the score is, but he's taking a timeout. Timeout.
Yeah, YouTube says the stream is off at the moment. Hang on, let me refresh.
All right. Okay, so here's our court view.
All right, it looks like the stream is back up. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that out there.
We're at the 45-second mark, so for whatever reason, it takes about that long for it to start showing up at the client's machine. I don't know why, but there's that lag in the cycle, 45 seconds from when we click start streaming to when they start seeing it.
Yeah, in internet time, 45 seconds is like an eternity.
And people have already killed themselves. But, had to hang themselves, find a cliff and jump off of it, go find a cop and get him to shoot him, And it's like, you think that 45 seconds is not much time, but you can get a lot done in 45 seconds when you really get mad.
It absolutely is a long time in internet time.
I still have yet to take a single bite of that muffin you gave me. All right, here we go.
What are you waiting on? Coming. I was down there. There's like games and tiebreakers and stuff down there, and I came running back here to help you, and look at you. You haven't even eaten the muffin.
I know. This is why you really shouldn't. You really shouldn't eat a muffin while you're broadcasting.
All right. So is this a timeout? Is this the beginning of the tiebreak?
No, we missed a bunch. He just took a timeout, an actual timeout.
So I need to start reading lips here to see what the score is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see if I.
We're not going to be displaying it on the screen right now. We're just going to be calling it old school. And I'm using the keyboard to just pick cameras, and that's all I'm doing right now.
5-2, did he say?
I don't know.
Kevin may be up 5-2. That's my tentative.
Go. Kill on the inside.
Yep, 6-2. Okay, so that's correct then.
All right. Skip.
That was a skip, yeah. Two serve 6. In the tiebreak here, we've got Lauren Miller against Kevin White. This is a men's A semifinal.
He's going to set up, but it's on the wall. Gets himself.
Oh, he hits himself.
2 serving 7?
7 serving 2.
Oh, 7-2?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah,
Kevin's up, you're saying.
Oh, 6-2? 6 or 7-2.
Wow, that's nice.
It's like plus or minus 3.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so now 7.
7-2. Yeah, 7-2.
Ooh. Side out.
Nice pass.
Kevin's looking up to the gallery to see what his friends or his dad were waving at him to tell him. He nods his head. Yeah, I gotcha. Short serve.
I think he's actually looking up at Jack White, who's one of our Ram Hall of Famers. So I guess if you're going to look up and take advice from anybody, he's probably not a bad one to take advice from.
Did he skip it? Yeah.
3-7 now.
Okay, right side, up high. He waits. Right down the line. He's about a foot high at the front wall. Not particularly rollout-ishy. He just runs it back down the line.
Rollout-ishy.
Right.
Rollout-ishy.
Rollout-ishy. Right.
Just a good kill.
Yep. Just a nice, safe, all the way back to the deep corner. No back wall.
That's a nice pass.
Same.
Yeah, nice pass.
Second bounce is 3 feet short of the back wall. Not even close, my friend. Score?
I think he said 8. 8-3?
Okay, this one's going to be in the corner on the glass. Uh-oh, leaves it up. Another returns the favor. This one's going to sail big time. Wow, that's a nice gap.
Got that one, yeah.
Oh, bad choice.
And that ended up being a great ceiling ball.
By the time he decided to play it, the ball was only 3 inches off the ground, and that's what he had left. Yeah, should have splat it. Perfect pass on the wide angle.
So, Dave, the foot rule on the serve, you can be on that red line but not over it? Yes?
It's not. Oh, there we go. On but not over for the foot fault?
Yeah.
Off the toe of the racket. He didn't get quite close enough to it. I'm looking where Lauren is ending up. Not, of course, on this lob serve, but on his last drive serve. Right. Yeah. If you see daylight betwbetween the foot and the line,
that's the fault.
That's the fault.
All right.
That's basically the way that you judge it as a ref. You look for it to see if you can see the white boards or the golden boards, then.
All right, so it's 9-3 or 9-4.
And when Kevin's lining up right here, if that foot steps anywhere over that red line before the serve, if you can see any portion of that foot that is making that line not look crisp and clean before he serves, then that's a foot fault. The other say on the other line, the before you started kill. I think Kevin's struggling every time that he puts a little pepper on the ball, amps it up. The ball is sailing because these concrete walls are very, very lively, and they punish your exuberant energy.
Exuberant energy.
Right. So he's taking pace off of his shots in order to get him to behave better, and Lauren's just not having that problem, at least not as much. And so
if you have regular energy, it's fine?
Yeah.
Sort of a half-hearted energy? Even better? Or what? How do we...
yeah, it's sort of a, steroid or milk toast. Limp pickle.
Limp pickle?
Yeah. Well, that one was right in the crack. Really great shot. Lauren got a piece of it and got it all the way to about 2 inches short of the wall. Oh, well, I don't think he expected to come anywhere near that close to making it. It was just a blind stab and a good one, a very, very good one.
I think I saw 7K. I think I saw Kevin say something like 7-4.
There, good shot. Ducks it. This one's going to sail. Wow, nice kill. So that's a match.
7. It was 10.
Well,
turns out that is 10, not 7. See, I told him plus or minus 3. That's a good. It's our score is plus or minus 3 either way on either player.
Okay.
I think that's just how we need to announce it from now on.
Yep. Well, I wonder if I can try getting this thing to work now.
Now I will take the scoreboard and I'm pinned in because you're on the other side of me. So no, you know what? I might be able to get behind you.
What about climbing out
I
here?
might be able. Well,
if we were to just take this gear, slide it on down.
Yeah, I could do that. Okay, hold on.
Here you go. There, see? This table we're at is 5 feet long, about 18 inches wide, so it's a narrow table, and blocks us in. See if I can pan it all the way down. You can see the table there. There's the monitor. And that wall right there obscures your view if you lean back. So in order for her to see over that wedge of wall there, hello, Ray, you got to lean forward. Yeah, we're sort of in a good spot, but sort of not. We're sort of in a good spot, but sort of not.
Yeah. Last minute.
No, that's just fine. I mean, this is what I would do even if I'd had time to plan it. The last time we broadcast on this court was at the Red Swain, and the IRT guys come in and lease some scaffolding that puts them up high. And you know the reason they do that, not that they told me, but I know, it's because the microphone with its cone-shaped pattern picks up noises behind you, but not in front of you. So they want to be in the back of the crowd, so that their mic won't be picking up all the crowd cursing and denying that this guy actually earned it and saying, "Oh, you got lucky" and all that. They don't want any of that on the air. And so so that you want to get behind them, which means you need to get up high. And so that's why they do it. And when we were doing our broadcast, the scaffolding was here after they left for the next day. We just used it. So
is this a match coming?
Yep.
Up and coming?
Yes. So we're going to have this game.
Witnessed some of that match with Kevin White and Warren Miller.
Would you put this on so people can hear the other half of the conversation I'm chatting with you? Ray Emerson at the microphone. Thanks. Go
Hello.
ahead.
Good morning.
So you're watching what?
Lousy, wonderful Michigan morning. Take your pick.
Yeah.
Hopefully the last hurrah for the winner here.
Go on. So you were watching which match were you watching?
Yeah, I was just watching that match with Kevin White and I think Lauren Miller.
The one we just broadcast. Oh, okay. So you were in the good seats behind it.
Yeah, I was just kind of watching. I said, Lauren really kind of came on there. That
see if you agree with me. My commentary to the audience was that, number one, he started struggling in the second game. But in addition to that, he started having a series of everything going wrong, where even when you do hit a pretty good shot, instead of it laying down nicely, it would kick up a little bit. And, when you set up for a shot coming off the glass, instead of it coming right into your zone, it'd be just a little bit off. And so you don't quite get a clean, crisp hit. You get a little bit of a miss hit. It's like all those little teeny things that you expect some of them go your way and some don't. And it's like all of a sudden none of them were going his way. It's like everything is not working.
And it's deceiving because what you think is a really good shot when you got some wheels like Kevin running around getting everything.
Right.
It takes what you think is a great shot, turns it into a bunny.
Right.
It's like, wow.
And that's exactly what I said, or I didn't say your words. Your words is perfect.
Oh.
But what I said was, watch this series. He gets a setup. He tries to hit a pass, but it kisses the sidewalk and goes straight to Lauren. And I said, look, it goes straight to Lauren. And then he gets another setup. He tries to take a down-the-line shot that's a good choice, but it manages to pinch and come out again. And I said, okay, now he's going to try to pinch, but it pops up, gives time for Lauren to get there. And I'm like, it goes right to Lauren, goes right to Lauren.
Yeah,
now he's got plenty of time to get to it. And it's like, what are you going to do? Every one of those choices, I would make that choice again. He made the right choice.
The right racquetball shot.
And you miss it by an inch.
Yeah.
Sometimes that inch can really be the wrong inch.
Yeah.
The unforgiving side of the miss.
Sometimes you just got to clap your hands and say, nice shot.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, he did a great job of keeping his composure. That whole second game, if you just follow him around with the camera, you would not get an impression that he's losing. Well, we're just chatting.
I always want to go to Greg game. It's my bucket list.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Can I do that?
Absolutely. I just jumped in to talk with Dave for a little bit on this wonderful Sunday morning at the Davison Racquetball Club.
Well, it is a nice morning, except for being cold. The weather was clear and dry for a minute.
I just want that ice to disappear.
Yeah, and it's so cold out there, it's not gonna. That's going to be here until it starts snowing again. Kathy tells me we're expecting enough snow tonight to stick, which it did stick last night.
We have more coming tonight?
That's what she said.
Okay.
2 to 4 inches. 2 to 4 inches.
Well, there's a reason I didn't empty the snowblower, but we'll see.
Empty the snowblower, yeah. Oh, yeah. Drain it and put it away.
Right.
I'm in exactly the same position because I only have a little bit of storage in my new house, and the snowblower's in it, and I'm like, I should move that, but I'm going to be out for the weekend. I have to figure out one of these days to do chores like that, after work, and it's like, yeah.
All right.
But as it is, I bet you that the snow will be done with by Monday. I'll be home tonight.
I'm not sure we'll even get snow downstate. I think it's a line of right here.
Yeah, that's possible. We are direct north of the Detroit area. About an hour's drive north.
So, Dave, we get Lauren Miller and what is it, Vaughn Miller, the two. We get the two, I think, is our next match. So,
is it? Nice. Miller and Miller.
Yeah, the Miller. Hope they brought beer.
This is actually water I just took a hit on.
No, Miller beer, you missed it.
Yeah, it is. You're right, because, my comeback to that is, you got a gun. You better, because I don't,
Well,
I wouldn't
we'll
drink
deserve
that unless
one.
I really have to be drunk already.
Yeah, well, no
me.
matter how we play, we'll deserve one.
I should let you know now that my head is just all screwed up this morning. Had a very difficult time moving the wiring and stuff. Just any kind of exertion's been really difficult for me this morning so far. And it's like I'm getting lightheaded, dizzy.
I got your back.
So,
hey, we'll do just what we did yesterday.
well, but we won't, because I feel bad right now, as bad as I did on Wednesday. I feel really bad. And I felt really good yesterday, and we had a good time. So, obviously, we'll just make the adjustments like you're saying.
You're doing well.
But
You're doing well. We'll if you feel like going out there to try and get that done, we're going to do it.
yeah, that's the heads up is that if I decide that my heart is getting too taxed, I'll stop. If I'm worried I'm going to hit my head on something and fall down, I'll stop.
We're going to start this cutthroat division today. I'll
you
take
go.
them both on.
Yeah, there you go. So, when my head's feeling like this, the number one thing that I'll tell you is that I don't run as far or as fast, and I don't make really hard sudden stops, because I can't get my head in the game. I have to look about where I'm at, get my bearings before I'll stop and shoot. So if I don't have time enough to make that move and stop, I just won't go after it at all. I'll just go up.
I get it.
Yeah.
I got it. So we have a guest announcer that wants to step in and give his professional expertise on this next match. I don't know if he's a homer here or he just really wants to give somebody some problems
Neil,
here.
Is Franklin your home club, Neil? Yeah. So, Franklin Athletic Club, Franklin, Michigan, which it puts him into the Bloomfield Hills area.
Yeah. He's good. He's got.
Of course, I don't know where he lives, but that's the zone we're talking about playing out of.
So I just wonder if Ferd is going to do the lefty change in the middle of the match if things aren't going his way.
Well, it's illegal, so I doubt that. But he sure as hell plays good lefty.
When's it illegal to change hands?
He plays
in
at
between
the
rallies?
elite level as a lefty.
Yeah.
Open on his right and lead on his left.
All right. Okay.
I dig that. That's
very good.
Distinct.
Either way.
I don't know anybody else that can do that. I mean, I don't know, Neil. Do you know anybody that can hit so well with their offhand?
I know one person. It's a guy who's got a better backhand than a forehand because he's essentially.
You're.
That's the question.
No, that doesn't count. That's cheating. He's saying that he counts as a lefty. He gets to count himself as a lefty because his backhand is markedly better than his right forehand, and it's not true anymore. It used to be clear that I would play him as though he was a lefty, but nowadays I think that the backhand is better, but not markedly better.
Okay, well, welcome aboard, Neil. Here you go.
So, okay. Sorry about this, Ray. Can you get out there? All right. Okay. Cool.
It's my fun topic to talk about.
All right. So, I guess they're still warming up again, and I'm not going to hit the record button until the game starts, but we'll start chatting for the sake of the.
Andrea, will you grab me my purple Gatorade? Grab my purple Powerade out of my cooler.
All right.
How are you today? Good morning.
What? I'm not on Facebook right now, guys. Sorry, I can't. Okay, here we go.
How are you this morning, David?
Very good. With joining me on the microphone is Neil Brand, an elite class player, likely to end up in the finals for the elite. Are you still alive, or did you and Roy? I heard that you and Roy's battled yesterday all the way to a contentious tiebreaker.
Those guys argued about every point in the book, and it reaches a point where I don't want to argue with people about every point. Mm-hmm. I got hit on the finger. I got hit on the arm.
Yeah, I mean, a solid hit on the finger can really bruise right through.
there's a certain level of sportsmanship in this game where they argued. I called the ball long, and they argued about it. And finally, I just said, "Fine, do it again, or don't take the point." What am I going to do?
All right, these guys are chatting about the rules. I think we do have a ref right off the bat.
So we've got the
Tom Blakesley. Let me open that up.
It always helps to have a ref. I almost called for a ref yesterday.
Through that reflective glare, the hands moving slightly, and he's leaning into the court. There we go, folks.
So 1-0 Greg. He goes right to that forehand serve. Greg has taught me over and over again, when you find something good, stick with it. Greg's game has been incredible this tournament, really. 2-0 Greg.
So, yeah, one of the things that we've been commenting on the last match we covered with Greg is his fitness. I've known Greg for 5 years, and his fitness is out of control. And skip.
He picked his head up there.
He's been doing CrossFit training with you, hasn't he?
Well, he goes to a different gym than I do. He goes to one closer to home. He goes to Five Lakes CrossFit with Coach James and Coach Allie and Coach Liz. These guys are incredible, and they're a lot like Greg. James they're all like Greg. They're all better than we are, but they're humble about teaching it, just like Greg is in racquetball. Greg will get on the court with anybody in racquetball and teach it. And these trainers, James just finished nationally high in CrossFit competitions, but he'll still teach us how to do stuff.
Wow, there's a nice kill.
Did you see that backhand by Greg there?
Flick. Yeah, it's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches high at the front wall. Just ridiculously low.
Greg will tell you that he's not the fastest guy in the world, but his technique is flawless. His foot position is flawless. He shuffles to the ball. He keeps his head down, and he hits it hard. But he's not playing against any chump right now. He's playing against a great player in his own right. Ferd is a great player.
Yeah, Ferd is one of those players that I like to point to and say that he has the splinter skills. Certain things he does much better than others, and as a result, he knows how to use those specific skills to their complete effect, and how to protect himself from the skills that are not as good, so he doesn't get beat by them.
They need you to play.
So he's Ferd will slow a game down.
Right. Well, yeah, Ferd looks to be like maybe late 30s, early 40s. He's not. He's in his 60s.
I know.
That's scary. Isn't it scary?
Yeah, when you play Ferd, sometimes you got to have a lot of patience to play the game that he plays. And he'll make the game take forever and keep the points going, and he's real fast and accurate.
Right there, he knew he had Greg frozen. Greg couldn't move, and then he hits the kill.
And one of the things about Greg that a lot of people know around here is that his father had passed away just 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And he's playing with a lot of motivation today. Him and his dad were very close. His dad was a world-class athlete. He's in the Racquetball Hall of Fame. And Greg can get very, very motivated when he wants to. And I think he's playing a little bit extra here for his dad's memory. So they're telling me that I have to go play my match.
Yeah.
All I have to do is play Bill Garrow.
Bill Garrow? Yeah, that'll be a good match.
I don't know.
Bill's a good friend of mine.
But I am in the finals in Elite, and it would be nice if Greg and I both won our matches.
Yeah, is this going to be your Elite match, your finals match? No.
No, it's an age match.
Okay.
I'm considering not even playing with it. My right arm is sore. I almost want to.
Sure.
I almost want to worry about my skill competition, but whatever. I'll play it. So do you know the score right now?
I have no clue at all.
It's so exciting just to talk on this thing. All right, so Ferd is serving here. Ferd doesn't have an overpowering serve, but he has a very accurate serve.
It's 5-2 Ferd right now.
All right, good. Thank you. He's calling the replay of that ball set up right behind him.
I'm going to give Jennifer my microphone now. So
okay. All right, thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Good luck with your match coming up.
Thank you.
I will miss. It should have been an avoidable at the open level. That should be an avoidable. Yeah, they're
watching him up there.
Holding up. Well, obviously, if Greg was in the box, he would.
Oh, yuck! Really?
Wow. That one was, they're calling it short. That's why Greg had such a hard time reaching it. It was super close.
Next time, some sweaty yuck.
Yeah, sorry.
My ear is disgusting now.
I've got the insulators.
I know
the,
you do.
The covers.
I don't know where they are, though.
They're at my house.
Oh, well, good.
I was going through the box, picking up the stuff that we need and don't need, and I sifted through it and said, you know what? We've been using this kit for 2 years now, and we haven't pulled them out of the box once.
2-4, Tom just said.
Okay. Yeah, Greg is coming from behind. He's had a slow start. Ferd makes the legal jump, gives him the straight in.
Nice pass, though, there.
When you play this game the legal way, jumping is necessary and difficult. And it's very difficult to get back into the rally after a legal jump. A lot of folks here in Michigan basically say, I'd rather get hit and I get the replay.
4 serves 4.
And that's why we've got a ref saying, no, there's not going to be replays on those. He hit Greg. Yeah, I think that Greg just didn't jump high enough. He wants the point.
Yeah, Ferd wants that avoidable for sure.
That shot looked like it was going to kill.
Tom says no.
All right, you're
Did you say we do have a referee here? We do have a referee in this match. We also have a line judge in this match.
Do we? Oh, we do. We
do. We have a line judge.
Just one?
In this
you can't
match.
play with just one line judge.
I don't know. That's
absolutely not possible.
Okay, well, we have half a line judge?
No, there's got to be somebody else that you just don't know about.
Okay. Okay.
It has to be.
All right.
One line judge cannot overrule the referee. It's like putting on one shoe and going ice skate. One skate. It's like you're not skating with one skate.
5-4. Okay. I got some hand signals happening now with Tom, so that's good.
Short serve called.
Yeah.
5-2, 2-5?
No, it's like 5-4.
5-4.
Yeah.
Greg hits the Z, doesn't want to lob to him. Skip. That backhand shot. Number one, Greg's not tired. That's not happening. And number two, he had plenty of time to get there, set up, and hit. But I think that he debated whether to cut it off, and that ended up costing him the point. Indecision takes up some of your time. There's the kill. No indecision there.
Nice.
Let's see if we can get both players in the view here. Yikes! You get the opposite ends of the stadium.
I was going to say they are. They were walking the opposite way when you said that.
Greg's in the parking lot. In the corner, kicks out. Wow, it's a great shot.
Oh, it gets the wall too.
Oh, he hits himself.
Oh man.
Wow.
That's just good hustle. That's just good
is.
hustle right there.
Now, here's a case where you do have a mismatch, and Ferd, I don't think Ferd believes that he's got much of a chance. And you're going to see him play so well. You're going to see him play lights out. That it won't phase him at all. Which I love.
And if he gets in trouble, he can just switch hands because he plays almost as well with his left hand as he does with his right hand. He's like the one player that I know who doesn't really lose a whole lot when he switches hands.
So,
4 serve 6.
I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying anything bad about Ferd. What I'm saying is something really good, that when you know you're the underdog, how are you going to put yourself into a position where you could win? We're going to see him do it. That's what Ferd does right there.
Ferd never, to me, like whenever I walk by court, like, and you look in, I can never tell if Ferd's winning or losing because he's just so steady.
It's funny. I've seen him play so many top players that on the timeout, stuff like that, I'll go up and talk to them about how you doing, and they'll say, Ferd sucks. I'm like, what? And so you losing? It's no.
Yeah.
It's like really frustrated.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, I could lose this so easy. And I'm like, wow, that's a compliment that I've heard many times about him, that he can frustrate top players. Ooh, Greg wanted a hinder there. I think he made the shot.
He did make the shot. I'm not sure why he's retreating.
What? He was arguing with the ref. I should have cut to this camera so you guys could see it better.
I don't understand. I thought that Greg made that shot. Unless
they're going to replay it, I guess.
Oh, okay.
They wait until he kills the ball, and then they call the replay.
Ooh, wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Pinch, left it up. Kill. The working with a ref has its advantages and its disadvantages. Referees really need to be conscientious about making their calls to the benefit of the shooter.
6'6", Tom says, I think.
Okay.
Sort of oddly in tune with Tom Blakesley at the moment.
All right, overhead. Let's see the line. Serves good. Oh,
he skips it.
There's a rare case where Ferd decided to go aggressive when he didn't have his feet under him. Really, probably a bad choice. And not normal for him.
Looked like a short serve.
Should have played it more conservative, more safe. Oh, I wonder what that was about. I think he wanted to keep the ball in the glass, and it didn't come out off the wall the way he wanted. The glass in these courts give everybody fits. So these guys are no exceptions. That right side glass, ooh, that's a good serve. 1 inch over.
That was. What are you
Ferd's
now,
frustrated.
8?
Right now, I think he's thinking about a timeout.
8 or 9?
Yep, he calls the timeout.
Okay, that's a good call.
I should have had this camera where you could see him looking at the ref. I think he asked the ref,
hey, Don,
do I have a timeout?
Don, score. We're just going to relay of the score here.
9-6? Okay.
9-6.
Greg Lorenz is up 9-6.
Greg.
You know, I'm really frustrated by this, but let's see what will happen if I can just try clicking it again. Nope. Nothing.
I don't know.
I got this plugged in at every different plug in the book. I plugged it into the top of the thing. I don't even know what's wrong with it.
We're coming back here. I guess 30 seconds means 30 seconds. Now.
Yeah.
Sometimes it means 2.5 minutes or 5 minutes, or I got to run to the bathroom. All right, here we go. 9 serve 6.
Ooh, it skipped.
Yep.
The glass just did that to him. Made him.
The glass made me do it.
Well, it made him snap at it. I mean, they're both playing on the same court, and they both have the same difficulty seeing the ball. And that's why Greg wants to make sure that he uses that to his advantage, because Ferd will use it to his advantage too.
10 serve 6.
It's a good serve. Yep, that ball kicked right behind where Greg was standing. So I mean, Ferd can looks at the ref like, is that unavoidable? It's a long serve. Second serve coming. He's gonna lob. No, soft C. Nice pass. That's not a replayable. That ball was by him. The ball was by him.
I thought so too, honestly. Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah. Greg's arguing.
It looked like Greg charged forward. You know what I mean? He charged forward and.
He did. Yeah, the ball was by him. Don Chopper is saying to the referee, that's no hinder, and that's correct. The correct assessment. Don saw it and agreed with it. Not that he's the god or anything.
I thought that Greg was going forward and then saw it was going past him and then decided to lunge to the left.
Well, you know, I don't see. I think that if we were to go back and watch the replay, we don't have. Yeah, that's what Don said. He said he started off going to the right.
Yeah.
And okay, well let's talk about the principle first. The principle of the rule says you're entitled to move in a straight line to the ball. Once you start moving, anybody that gets in the way of the line that you're moving in, that's a hinder. If you realize you need to change and adjust and turn a little bit, no longer are you entitled to any kind of a hinder call at all. That at that point, hey, we got out of the way of that line, but you changed. So now it's just a free-for-all more or less, and we'll do the best we can. If you intentionally hinder, that's not okay. Intentional hinder is always a penalty hinder. So you have to do your best to get out of the way anyway. But if you're not sure which way he's going, and you can't tell because he's swerving all over the place,
yeah, I was going to say,
you're entitled to stand there.
I don't think that Ferd had any. Ferd probably thought he was going with the middle.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, you guessed I was going here, and I hit it there, so I guess I win, right? That's what Ferd was doing. He just stood there. And Greg did what he should do, which is made the best of the situation that he could. He took the best shot he could get, and it just didn't come out. That's all.
That's a nice shot.
Right there, if we were to watch the replay, that is exactly the same shot. That he had Ferd on his right, so he hits to his left. And Ferd would have dove over there, but he saw that he couldn't get there because Greg was in that line. So he had to just accept the fact it was down. So, which is the smart shot. And you got a guy on one side of you, you hit to the other. And,
I've lost track of the score. Have you lost track of the score?
Yes, I lost track of it a long time ago. And Ferd is getting Greg frustrated.
Goodness.
You can see Greg's moving with frustration. The same thing we said would happen.
Don, score.
11 serves to 7.
Yeah, 11-7.
This is still game 1, right?
Yes, game 1.
All right. Kill.
Wow.
And
Fist pump.
a little
Fist pump.
A little colorful language of Greg looking into the crowd and telling him he's upset.
Oh, I don't think he was saying that to the crowd.
It was something like "heck yeah" is what he said.
Yes, yeah, heck yeah, heck yeah, absolutely.
He hits the kill, ball rolls
Absolutely.
out. Heck yeah. But I think that's Ferd is not doing anything unsportsmanlike whatsoever. Let's be clear.
I don't think I've ever seen Ferd do anything.
Correct.
And I think actually, in one of these recent past years, I think Ferd was our Sportsman of the Year.
I think you may be right about that.
Yeah.
So anyway, I say all that to say, just because he's getting underneath Greg's skin doesn't mean he's doing it in a way that's inappropriate. He's doing it in a very appropriate way. Trying to use every advantage he has, and he's down 11-6 or something like that.
I thought 7. I think 12 now.
So, he's the underdog, no question about it. He should take advantage of any kind of method he can think of to get Greg off of his game, to get him off balance and frustrated. Without that, he can't win.
13-7.
Oh, that ball hits the sidewall and kicks into his lap. Makes a great play off of it. Splat.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, that ball picked up some spin.
Oh, my goodness.
Little flying saucer action there. Overhead. He scored, is that 13?
That would be
That's
14, I think.
Long serve. It was long. It was long. I can't believe they would even argue with me. I told them it was long.
Well, you're not. It's funny, but you're not really in on the conversation. What? Like me and you don't really have a say. Like we're within shouting distance of Don, who is within shouting distance of Tom, who's within shouting distance of the players.
Let me
go ahead.
Tell the audience what the fuck happened.
Hey, colorful language.
The serve was called long.
That's why we're not at
and
ESPN.
It was appealed, and Don Chopare was discussing it with the ref. I think they're going to serve.
It's 14 right now.
Second serve coming.
Yeah.
That was a first serve. It's not like they replayed it. They're replaying it. All right, so that was a first serve. This is a second serve. Greg puts it along the glass, then splats the left-hand corner. Pinched, excuse me. That's at 15. All right.
Yep.
Pause the recording. No, don't forget the recording's paused. Okay. You have to resume it when they start.
You're gonna need to remember that.
No. You are the one. I just put the monkey on your back. I don't know if you noticed.
Here, let's do that. Give me your hand. Up this way. We'll do this and this.
What?
What are you doing? Stop it.
I'm just sitting here.
What are you doing? Shut up.
You ever see the Lego movie?
No, I didn't.
No, just turn. No, wait, you don't have to move.
No, we're
there.
See,
it's perfect. Now it's perfect. Spray on the glue. Because it's on the finger of the person that needs to remember.
Which finger? Oh, I know which finger.
Oh, well.
Dave is notorious for forgetting stuff. For example,
what are
the
you talking
scoreboard.
about?
He forgot our scoreboard at home. It is.
We've already conclusively proved that was you.
It is
conclusively.
The scoreboard is comfortably keeping track of the score of how many times. I don't know. The dogs go out to the bathroom.
When we
today.
left to come to the club, the venue, so that we could cover this match, did you or did you not say to me, "Where's the scoreboard"?
I said that outside.
Where did you say? Where's the scoreboard?
Yeah, I said where the.
You mean after we already arrived? Is that what you said?
Yes, when you were
after
unpacking the car.
Already arrived.
When you packed the car and said we had everything, and then we got here, we were unpacking.
So when it was time to pack the car in the morning, did you say to me, "Where's the scoreboard"?
You told me you packed the car the night before, which means you should have had everything.
So in other words, you disavow any responsibility because it's like someone else's job?
Yes.
Now we're understanding. Somebody else's job to make sure we have a scoreboard. I don't have to do that. It's not my job either. My job is to run this console and get these cameras aimed.
So what? We need to outsource people. We need to outsource somebody to carry the stuff from your living room.
I've got a thing called chemo brain, where people forget stuff.
I know.
What was your excuse again? Oh, it's somebody else's job. The chemo guy. You outsourced it to the chemo guy, and he forgot.
You're really
Go
really an ass when you play that card.
Right. Hate it when I'm
right.
right.
You play that card, you're really an ass.
That's what you say. No matter when I'm right, I'm always an ass if I'm right.
That is true. You are. Yeah, you are just always an ass. That's true.
Right. Always an ass when I'm right. When I'm right, that's when I'm an ass. Yeah. We're not even recording that. All of that funny stuff is just totally not being recorded because somebody put the recorder on pause.
You did.
I know. See?
I've got the thing on my middle finger.
I'm remembering it for
indicating.
You, which shows that clearly you forgot the scoreboard because I'm just to prove that I remember stuff when it's my job. See?
You know what? If it wasn't my job to sit here and talk to you, I would stop talking to you.
All right.
Start the recorder or whatever you got to do here.
Yeah, but see, you need to stop talking when I'm turning on the recorder. That way it doesn't just start in the middle of a sentence when people are like, what was she saying? Yo. That's a good shot. 1-0. Oh, no, half out. Side out. 0-0 still.
What's half out in singles? What is that?
It just means that I said it wrong.
Your left side can serve, but not the...
Well, I don't know. I've never had any sort of a side serve like that before in singles. But what do I know? Right? That's a great pass.
Yeah, he tracked that down.
I mean, with all of his mobility, still, Greg barely gets there. This is gonna sail. It's a consequence of these concrete walls. Splat. Good shot.
Ferd saying that Greg is in his backswing here. I actually had a pretty good view of that, and Greg is very close to Ferd.
I think that my call as a ref would be that it didn't look like Ferd was bothered. He didn't hit him, and it didn't look like he held up.
No, but I saw exactly. I'm sitting in the perfect position to see what Ferd's talking about, and.
Yeah, if
Greg was incredibly close.
Oh, yeah. No question about that.
Yeah.
No disputing there. My point was that in the open or professional ranks, guys do play close. Nice get. That's a good get.
I guess not. Guess not.
All righty. That's fine. I'm sitting here looking at it, so they should ask me. Damn it, they don't ask me.
Yeah, they didn't ask you to be the third line judge.
They don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I don't. I was kind of hoping to find out who the second line judge was, and I didn't see anybody stepping up to weigh in. So it may be right. They're playing, maybe just playing with just one line judge, which is not legal. I don't know what that's about. So go figure. There should be. Let me ask. Yo, Don.
What's the score?
Is there another line judge over there? No. Really is just one line judge.
Ask what the score is.
No, I can't do that. Your job for you all the time, Dan.
You're closer. What's the score? Score.
Art Murphy's talking to my ear.
2 serve 0.
Did you turn the recorder on? Oh, that's a kill. That's a kill.
Oof. I repeat, oof.
Notice how calm and cool Ferd is.
Yeah, Ferd just doesn't get rattled.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's really hard to do to him what he does to everybody else.
I wonder what
Take 'em off their stride.
what would rattle Ferd? Like what kind of cataclysm would need to happen?
He just called timeout
for him to get rattled.
I don't know. And he's such a likable guy too.
Yeah.
It's like it's hard to figure a way to hate him, other than losing to him or something.
Yeah.
But he's such a nice guy. And I think he's a grandfather. I think so.
Really?
I'm not sure.
Always surprised. I don't know how old Ferd is, but I know it's way older than he looks.
Oh yeah, way older. He
way
looks
older.
He looks to be 40. He looks younger than me, and he's considerably older than me, and much better player than me. It's embarrassing.
He's better looking too.
I always joke about how his hair never gets mussed. He's got no perspiration on his forehead. Doesn't need a headband to keep himself dry, keep the sweat out of his eyes, because it doesn't look like he sweats. Look at his shirt. There's no sweat stains on it whatsoever. He plays a very energy-efficient game. He doesn't waste energy on shots that he's not going to be able to hit that well anyway. He just accepts the fact that, okay, I'm just going to hit a moderate, mediocre shot here, get the ball into play, avoid giving him an easy setup, and we'll wait for that next try.
It could be 4.
That ball cracked. Ferd plays it cleanly. Ooh, I don't know if that skipped. I guess it must have.
Yeah, it did. It went straight down off of Greg's racket.
Oh, no. I mean,
0 serve 6.
I think it skipped between the sidewall and the front.
6? Okay, 0 serve 6.
Wow. It's a huge hole. You just got to dig out of it now.
Not that it really matters, but the chair is also wet from Neil. He sweated all over my gear thing, all over my chair.
Look at that. Both players very controlled and calm. Nice shot. I think Ferd, he doesn't, Greg's in his swing. That's a replay.
Yeah,
that should be a replay.
Okay.
Should be a replay. He was in his follow-through zone. And Greg can just say, hey, I don't mind. Go ahead, take the shot. It's not going to bother if you hit me. Tough. Very tough guy.
0-6 still?
I think it still is, right? Still 0. Yep.
1 serve 6.
Oh, okay. You got it wrong. Overhand shot. Kind of an outdoor shot. This one's going to sail. Ferd leaves it up, and Greg hits it down in front of him. There you go. Here's your other classic racquetball maneuver. Let your opponent hit a shot in his own vicinity. Step right in front of him and go short. He's got to run all the way around you. There's just no way. If you hit a decent shot, he's not going to get there.
However, Greg, as trim as he is now, it's not as far to run around Greg as it used to be. Right?
Yeah, he is. He looks marvelous. And, that was kind of my commentary, is that because his fitness is so much improved, he now has the luxury of changing his game style to a little more like Ferd does, where you don't really have to be so aggressive going for the kills because
you can get can get the guy's shot.
You can play so many more gets. You can you can rally and say, hey, force them to be the one that goes for the kills, takes all the risks. There's a great ceiling. It's going to come up a little bit, but with this glass, it's not an easy setup. Greg reaches out and pokes. Ooh, he mishit that one. Yeah, that was Ferd. Ferd took advantage of a setup. Greg's shouting because he's mad at himself.
2 serve 6 now. I got the signal from Tom.
This is an outdoor style.
Yeah.
5-wall shot. Did he hit Greg? Trying to go straight in? That should be a point.
It is. I just saw him mark a point, yeah. Greg did jump, though. I mean, does it not matter, even if you jump and you're in the guy's line?
I don't think I saw him jump. But
he didn't jump?
I could be wrong. Oh, yeah, he definitely hit him with a straight in. The question is, did he give him a point or not?
Yes,
okay.
Tom did give him a point.
Yeah, I think he may have. I don't know. I mean, we can't hear the
3. He did. He gave him a point. I saw him mark it down.
Okay, so
it's right now I think it's 6 serves 3.
There's nothing wrong with the tactic of intentionally waiting for the ball to come in and get behind your opponent. If you hit a shot that's got a big angle and it's wrapping around, one of your good choices is wait till it gets right behind your opponent, and then that's the spot you want. And so if you don't want to get called for the avoidable, you're going to have to keep moving. Don't stop in one place and let him settle in behind you.
Yeah.
So he might push you all the way out of the court. You might be standing on the street corner, but
he's not.
But yeah, and you're responsible for getting out of the way.
I have no idea. Ray just rolled by, took a couple pictures of us. It could be 14-8 right now, and I don't know. Let me see if I can get the score from. See now, Tom doesn't send me the signal every time because he assumes I'm watching. You imagine?
Now, what in the world would make him assume that? Has he watched any of our video?
Silly.
I mean, really, Ferd's got the racket
sitting here
up.
watching.
All right, he's ready. Kill.
Oh, oof. I'm hearing Mark Reed yell at himself from one of the other courts.
On the glass. Ferd scrapes it off. Oh, there's a textbook splat little poke. Greg does that so well. He's jammed. He's on the side of the wall. He hits it straight into the side wall next to him, and it
8-2.
flies forward. Hits 2 inches high.
8 serves 2.
Greg is slowing down the pace a little bit here. Last serve, he did the same thing. That one's short serve. I don't know what they're calling. I don't hear him say. It looks like he wrote down a point.
Did he?
I watched the pencil go onto the paper.
9 serves 2.
So we got to make sure we got this camera going.
Don Chopre just backed his head around that pole and said, "Greg's on fire."
Well, Greg's trying to be on fire, that's for sure. He's got his emotions running.
I could make some crappy Echelon joke right now, but I'll save it.
Oh, playing with fire?
Yeah.
There's a point. Now that's a serve return kill that Greg practices and does all the time, except when he wants to be nice and let you into the rally. He's calling a timeout. What? When did racquetball? Oh, the first founding? Wow, 2 weeks after the game was invented?
Yeah, 12-3.
I'm with Art Murphy, one of the most prolific and senior players I've ever met anywhere, in any state venues and national venues.
And Art is also the guy who shouted in Murphy's that I was a jackass.
That wasn't Murphy's, that was Lucky's.
Oh, that was Lucky's.
Lucky's.
Yeah, Murphy's his last name. Yeah. The entire, he said, "You jackass!" The entire.
And it was true, too.
It was true.
And it was true. I actually used to know the answer to
Look
that.
at Wikipedia.
And I don't know. So.
I started 2 weeks after the game. So I actually get in 2 weeks after it started, but I don't know.
Yeah, Art's been playing since what 1625, like the year 1660, the Battle of Hastings, and then Art started playing racquetball.
So I was talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is 12 serves 3.
Unbelievably well.
Dude, you sweated up my earpiece and you sweated up my chair.
You got the first
nice.
one? You're waiting for the second one to start?
All right, 12 serves 3.
Are you waiting for the second one to start?
I'm now paying attention. Dave is not.
Good. All righty.
12 serves 3, second serve.
Using the glass against him, there's a point.
Yep, 13-3 now.
It's not a challenging serve, but the glass is. That's short.
Yeah, that glass is a bear. I play the forehand side in doubles, and I've sworn many a time at this glass.
That was a great half-speed serve. Point.
Is that 14?
Should be, I think.
Okay. Oh, I was afraid that was going to hit Greg because he wasn't watching it at all.
Great court positioning from. Oh, wow. It was a really great court positioning from Ferd.
Wow.
Kept him in that rally 3 times in a row. Greg thought he had that point. Won.
Boom.
And it's like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
guessing very well where you're going to hit that ball.
It's the magnetic ball.
Yeah. Stop that.
Well, that was cool. That was a good match. That was a semifinal, right? That was a men's open semifinal.
I don't know. The board's up there. I didn't
think
even
it is.
saw
Yeah,
it,
Tom's got the board because he was keeping score.
I'm sure wouldn't want to see him fall. So. No falling, Tom, while my back's turned.
Because I'd like to see you fall.
No. I said I don't want to see. No, Jesus, Jen. I said I don't want to see. I'm turning my back. 'Cause if it happened, I don't want to see it.
Really?
I said I don't want to see.
See, I'd heard to get my phone and do video. We could win $10,000.
Oh no! Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh,
you go without me. I don't seeing things where people get hurt. The fail videos. I don't watch any of those.
There's no guarantee he would get hurt. He might just bounce. He'd bounce right back up.
Wow.
What? He might fall on
you're
somebody.
You're like wishing harm on somebody, and then you think that's going to excuse it. Like, but I was thinking, that neck might heal after it broke.
I was not saying neck. I was not saying that at all.
I know. And I shouldn't mention thoughts like that because some people feel like that jinxes.
Yeah.
So
shut up. Why do you do that?
Making it worse. I know.
You're making it worse.
Okay, so anyway, we're between matches here. I'm going to reboot this. We're going to take down the stream and see if maybe that'll bring our Contour shuttle back online. So.